Hello everyone, KV here, and welcome back to Let's Play Shantae Risky's Revenge, part of Summer of Shantae. In the last episode, we went around to get all the magic gems we possibly could fathom, and then we ran into a bit of a money situation, and so, off-screen, we have a lot of money. In the last episode, we would have ended with 13 gems, now we have 643, the number of no, there's 700 whatever Pokemon now. Anywho's, we're going to use this money to go and buy the last two items from the shop, and thus complete our item inventory. Exciting times today on Let's Play Shantae Risky's Revenge. I mean, there is also the thing about the fact that her uncle's been kidnapped by Risky Boots and all that stuff, but whatever. We just talk to this guy and give us the good stuff. We're going to use up our magic jam to buy a flamethrower. Shantae the flamethrower, the kids will love this one. And a mega pike ball. And so we now have plenty of good stuff. So if I just kind of like a quick just tap around, like got fire, and we got the Spitfire, and the that's the pike ball, and the flamethrower. Kids will love this one. Pike ball, super pike ball, mega pike ball. Like, oh my gosh, look at that thing. Look at that thing go. It's amazing. Amazing, right? Wondrous. Got Storm Puff. Got the more angry Storm Puff that just blows up. Got the super angry Storm Puff that also blows up. We have plenty of exploding things here. And of course we have our potions that we don't need anymore. In fact, first and foremost, while we're still here, Mr. Shop Guy, let's buy some potions from you, because we're going to need them where we're going. Thank you kindly. And we'll buy one more, just for good luck. And actually, if we could turn our attention over to the bottom screen for probably the last time, because let's take a good gander at this inventory we have here. I mean, we of course have the whole item slot thing, but if we look on the bottom of that all, we have all the heart holders, the place where the magic jam used to be. We don't really have it anymore, but it was there. The monkey, the elephant, the mermaid. We have the attract magic, obviously. We have the magic refill. Move the thing. Gotta touch the screen here. We have the cream, I think. I'm not sure which one was the cream and the shampoo, because one of these two. One of these two. And then we have the bullet, and the elephant stomp, and the bubble, and of course, the 3 magic seals. So, top screen back up, if you please. We're gonna head out now. Where to, you may ask? Well, let's go and save Uncle Mimic, because that's pretty much all there is left to do now. So, we're going to be heading into the end game. How do we get there? Well, it is right over here. It's actually in a pretty easy to get to location, if you kind of just think about it very quickly, like... Oh, dramatic pause, I guess. No, mermaid, no, go away, go, no, go to jail. Okay. Into mermaid form we go, past these other annoying mermaids, and into the ocean, where we're gonna shoot stuff with our bubbles. Hooray, bubbles! I wish these guys would explode into useful things as opposed to money, because we pretty much do not need money anymore. So we're good to go. We are ready to go. Where we need to go is actually very deep in the abyss of this water. The abysmal water, the abyssful water. Those gems have funny little water physics. How cute! Where we want to go is destroy the fish guy. They make loud explosion noises. And then into this little cove, we have more fish. Go away. A blockade! You could have gone here earlier, but if you didn't have the mermaid bullets, you couldn't have gone through. But now we can. This is actually the pathway to the final area of the game. So, let's first go up here to probably get some money we don't need, right? No, get up there. Yeah! How about health is what I wanted. Thank you, though. I appreciate the kind gesture with the money. Believe it or not, there are actually still 2 last warp pedestals. They are not marked on the map. This entire last section, it kind of alludes to it on the map, but doesn't actually fully show you. So this last section is pretty much mapless. There's also a save guy here, because why not? Because saving, obviously. How did save guy get down here? I mean, you had the swim down here, and there's the blockade. Who knows? The save guy is a mysterious entity. So, with all that said, the final area that really wants to prepare you for it, my words are very mumbly today, my apologies. It wants to prepare you for it. There we go. So, with full magic and full hearts, here we go. Once you go past this little wall, you'll be starting up an automatic section that you cannot go back from, so keep that in mind. And welcome to the last major area of the game, the Sunken Cavern. What is the Sunken Cavern? Well, it is a side-scrolling shmup. We're literally playing a shmup right now, a shoot-'em-up. So, let's destroy all the Tinkerbats with their harpoons, as Mermaid Shantae just destroy the competition. Also, the spike balls are like really bad. Don't get them hit. And also, you can't aim backwards, so these Tinkerbats can get to be kind of annoying. Probably the most like threatening Tinkerbats of the entire Shantae series, in all honesty, for the most part. Okay. There goes Rixie. Also, if you pay very close attention to the music, even though I know it's probably a bit subdued so you can't hear it as well, this music is actually, believe it or not, a new rendition of a track from the first game. Can you figure out what track it is? I'll probably tell you by the time we're done with this section. This section can actually go on for quite a while. It is, I'd say it's probably about as long as Battle Tower, in all honesty, and how, like, long it takes, even though Battle Tower is, like, it says 3 minutes, but it takes you much longer than 3 minutes. Also, these guys are being annoying. You can't really use your magic here, so I have no idea why they refilled your magic, to be honest. But, it was nice thoughts. Go away, fish. Creepy fish that have their eyes just, like, splat out. So, like, I don't really understand what Sunken Cavern is supposed to be. Is it like this an ancient civilization? I mean, is it tied to the magical lamp? There's quite a few questions left unanswered with this entire area. And the fact that it's, like, all red underneath is kind of creepy. Like, are we in a level of, Hades? For some reason? You know, that could be a thing. Otherwise, yeah, it's shooting the Tinkerbats. So, how's everyone doing? One thing I do actually really appreciate for this area is, once again, the amount of detail in this game is just so phenomenal, and all the Shantae games, really. But, like, all the little cute little sprite work for all the Tinkerbats as they go away, like, all this background stuff, while some of it is a bit repeating, a lot of it still looks very cool, and it really serves its purpose. You have to really admire, like, kind of, like, all the cool little animations that just Mermaid Shantae has, even when she's in kind of a stuck position to go up and down in a shmup-like section. In fact, this entire section we should give credit to in the first place, because this is, like, the last thing you're probably expecting to do in a adventure platformer game. So I kind of actually like that idea. I really do appreciate it, and it'd be kind of cool, like, what if they did, like, not holding my breath on this, but, like, if they did a Metroid game where essentially you'd, like, if you're planet hopping or whatever, you'd have a section like this, where you're in sandwiched a starship and destroying stuff. Like, that would be kind of cool. And I think it really does work. I'm kind of sad there actually weren't more sections like this in the game, because that would have been kind of fun to see if they could do other fun stuff with this idea. Obviously, they'd probably need another new form or give Shantae something special to do, but still, it's a cool little, nifty little thing, and it's a nice little last part of the game. Doesn't do anything crazy like a new, full-blown new labyrinth, but doesn't do anything that seems like relatively simple, like a combat endurance that Battle Tower was. Kind of its own unique little thing. And yes, you actually do have to kind of go through this area every time you want to go back. There'll be a warp pedestal on the other end for us to use if you want to go back for whatever reason. But if you were to go back the way you came, you'd be going through this section again, just in the opposite direction. I know that's really silly, but I kind of find that really funny. And you can actually get a lot of good money out of this, so this is technically probably a better way to grind for money. Possibly? Not entirely sure on that. But yeah, if you go that way, you'll be starting up the section in the other direction. So don't do that. Unless you want to have so much fun. And I don't know why we got magic mechanics, we don't need it. And finally, this is the last warp pedestal in the game. This will take us back to that earlier spot we saw before the whole shmup section. And so, with that said, we have now actually collected, or I guess activated, every collectible in the game. We have all the we've gotten all the magic jam, all the heart holders, all the items, all the relics, and now we've activated all of the warp pedestals. So, we are ready to go for the finale. Of course, Save Guy has to come here one last time. I guess Save Guy is a shoot-'em-up champion. He must have gone through that section like a pro. What if he uses his hat? Maybe he has like a bunch of different hats and he shoots them at the Tinkerbats. Or maybe they just let him through because the Tinkerbats are just like, whatever. So, we have one last section. It's this room. This room is entirely dark. You can't see anything here. Not even the fire items will help you light up the room. So what you need to use is kind of just your intuition, using the idea of like how these water droplets hit, where some of these fire things are, and of course detecting where water is, so you can figure out what forms to use in order to get to the other places. It's a really interesting idea. It's very hard to navigate at first, but when you kind of figure it out, like what you're supposed to be doing here, it's actually a very cool concept, and it's a very nice final touch to this adventure. Being the final area of the game completely. This is the final area. Go away, crabs. Thank you. Bye-bye. And we probably need the monkey here. Yes, we do. So yeah, it makes us use all our farms one last time. It's actually... I just really like this area in general for that. Except for the part where I get hit a lot, but that's my fault, not the game's. It's just a really, like... It's such a simple idea. Like, it's just nothing but invisible walls everywhere. But it's still a cool concept. And hey, look where we are. The boss door means it's time for bossiness. So, I will see you all next time for the epic conclusion of Risky's Revenge. Thank you all very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please consider hitting that like button below. And if you want to see more content from me, please consider subscribing. As I have mentioned multiple times, and I will continue to mention until this summer is over, and probably forever, because I'll keep mentioning it, because this game, its prequel, and its sequel are all available on Nintendo 3DS for you to pick up and play. They are fantastic games, and I highly recommend you do to have a great time. Hey, you could probably pick them up and play along with this LP if you wanted to. So, give them a try out if you can. Otherwise, I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Until then, you're going down, Risky. I think. Ciao, everybody.